Yesterday was bonfire night.
It's so hot. It's so hot here. It's burning my face.
Remember, the 5th of November.
There's 5 fuses now.
But why? Let me tell you. Once a year we celebrate a guy called Guy. His name was Guy Fawkes. Celebrate's not the right word. We acknowledge that a person called Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, which, as terrorism goes, is pretty good going. I mean, like, I don't think we're gonna have a national holiday to celebrate ISIS. I've got to stop saying celebrate. He didn't even succeed in doing it. We just remember that he tried, and we commemorate that he tried to blow things up and failed by just blowing stuff up ourselves with like fireworks, effigies. It's like we're rubbing it in his face that, oh, you can't do it. Look, it's a piece of piss, mate. Look, a kid's doing it. You can even do that. Well, wanker. I think that's the idea. Is like we're sort of humiliating a man that's been dead for hundreds of years annually. ISIS must be gutted. Do you know what I mean? Like they're doing all sorts of shit. And they're like, and they haven't got a national, and they're like, what does it take? I want people to put us in the calendar. Come on, ISIS Day. Actually, they're not doing anything, are they? They're just, when other people do stuff, they go, yeah, that was me. It's just outsourced terrorism. In your will, you can do this now at home, if you've got a will, just write that the cause of death was going to be ISIS. And then when you die, you go, oh, it's really tragic. He died, he's 41, so young. What did he die of? ISIS. I thought he just had a heart attack. Yeah, no, but... And then basically ISIS will then have to go, yeah, like they're going to be inundated with paperwork, and that's how we beat them, with just bureaucracy. So they wake up in the morning, Mr. ISIS or whatever, and he goes, oh, got another 1,000 requests of people that say they died because of us, and they've got to go call a press conference. Alright, this is today's agenda. Mr. Jones, yeah, that was us. And they're just going to get bored. So that's, I think, how we beat ISIS. To be fair to them, I feel a bit sorry for ISIS because they don't... Like, 9/11 was sort of the gold standard in terrorist attacks, wasn't it? I mean, if you're looking at it from the perspective of I'm a terrorist, what's the best what's like the greatest hits of terrorism, then 9/11's pretty much up there as the one to beat, I think. It's called terrorism because it's supposed to cause terror, and 9/11 is so collectively traumatic that we don't even have a name for it beyond the date in which it happened. Like it's not like World War II or Pearl Harbor. Like we just go, oh, September 11th. We can't even describe it in any other way. That's how it's like Voldemort. So ISIS, it's like they've looked at it, they got together at the first, on the first day, on the training day, and they went, right, what is scary? What can we do to cause terror? And then someone raised his hand. Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, alright. People blowing themselves up? Brilliant. Yeah, works before, it'll work again. And what, did they run out of ink on the whiteboard? Did they only have the conference call until lunchtime? Like, why did they not... The slogan of ISIS should be, ISIS scaring you the same way since 2001. Like, there's not... People blow themselves up now, and we just go, oh, that's a shame. Like, it's not scary anymore, is it? So I think they've got up their game. Just do something else. Just wander around in... I mean, I don't want to give ISIS any ideas, but... just go around wearing clown masks or something. That would freak me out. So I'd feel more terror, to be honest, if I walked out of the boat right now and there was a line of people staring at me all wearing a clown costume, just not moving or saying it, just standing there. Just look. I'd get back in the boat and sail away, probably. Do you remember, Georgia, that we had this conversation and I said, oh, I reckon they should dress up as clowns, and you said, why would you pick clowns? Clowns aren't scary. You should pick something scarier. Do you remember this conversation or not?
I didn't say pick something scarier. Clowns are terrifying.
That's what I thought. You said you should pick something scarier than clowns. And I said, like what? And you said moths.
Okay, I do remember that.
Yeah. So like, what, ISIS are gonna like paraglide down? like, oh my god, it's ISIS coming to like, they'll get on your hands, get inside.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Stop, they'll go into your ears.
Put holes in your clothes.
It's horrible. I had a nightmare once that my ex-boyfriend's parents were moths. I'm not even...
Were they like a moth, like, was it like a Pixar film, like you open the door and he's standing there with glasses and a suit, but he's a moth, like, welcome, and
he was, in the dream, he got a phone call, and he answered the phone call, and it was like a split screen, so I could see him on the phone and them on the phone somewhere else, and he was just clicking down the phone like making dolphin noises, and on the other end there were just people-sized moths.
That's mental. I suppose if ISIS made one of those hijack videos and they went, and now we're going to take it to the next level, and they like took their face off and they were just moths, then yeah, that would be pretty scary. Yeah, I suppose.
And they'd be like, moths rule the planet. They're like the Illuminati.
God, for the last 5 years we've been terrorised by moths. Alright, I'll take it back. That is scary. So anyway, Guy Fawkes, the original terrorist, and we blow stuff up in his honour, to shame him. I don't know. I like, imagine him getting arrested and they go, your plan failed, you're going to be gutted, and we're going to teach you a lesson. Every year, forever, we're going to say your name, we're going to have a little poem to make sure that no one ever forgets that you tried to do this. You're going to immortalise me. No, not immortal. No, it's going to be really bad. We're going to burn stuff, and we're going to go, that guy was a prick. He's an idiot. No, I don't imagine he was that gutted. I don't know if this is the same in other cultures, other countries, but we seem to just commemorate things by recreating them. It's really odd. Like last year was the 350th anniversary of the Great Fire of London, and to commemorate that sombre occasion, they recreated London in matchsticks. They built like this big boat on the Thames, and they rebuilt London, like incredible detailed scale model of London in matchstick form. It was beautiful, and then they set fire to it, and it was just on the this is what happened. Why did you do that? Why when tragic events come around do we go, it's the anniversary of Princess Diana's death, I better jump in my car and go for a drive? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's yeah, I know, it's offensive, that's my point. But yeah, it's fine to set, September 11th, get the Jenga out. No one's doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's really weird.
It's really weird. As we approach Madeleine McCann Day, flights to Portugal are half price. No! This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's offensive to say that. So why... I don't know, mate. Bonfire night is a troubling event in my life. I struggle with it every year. Anyway, I've got to cut my hair now.